Hi. So it's a storing photocard. No, it's a sleeving photocards video. Oh my goodness. I don't know how many of this I'm actually going to sleeve today. This is the only K-pop pile. Everything else is J-pop because this is all from the beginning of the year when I was super into J-pop. I still am, but I got way more K-pop stuff coming in. And I'm planning on doing like a really big storing photocards video for my birthday because my birthday is coming up. And I'm going to include all of this and then what I have coming as well from Neokyo and Polka Market and all of that. So it's going to be like huge and it's probably going to be like quite long. And I can't edit anything really well. So it's going to be interesting. So yeah, we're going to sleeve as much as I can today before I start getting tired and stuff. So we'll start with K-pop, obviously, and then we'll just go down the line and see what else we can get done today. I don't know what I'm actually going to talk about, but it'll come. It'll come as I'm sleeving and talking and stuff. I use a ton of different sleeves too now that I double sleeve everything, so it's going to be interesting. Painful for me because I have to get out, I think, everything. This is only a fraction of what I use. I just brought out different types of sleeves. Yeah, let's just get started. I decided to double sleeve like every single one of my collections. So now I have so many sleeves. A lot of them are just double sleeve with like normal like slim fit sleeves and like either Dragon Shield standard or one of these ones. But some of them have hollow sleeves too, so like I'm gonna keep those up there. It's I'm just gonna put them up a little bit. Confusing? Time consuming? So I do have these like two big Oh My Girl cards that fit a Dragon Shield, but they're too tall. But I'm still gonna put them in like a normal pocket page because I do want to collect all of these. I think they're nice. I wish they were like photocard size. I'm just gonna separate them by groups or people, not by sleeve types, because I will figure that out once we get to there. I am not organized and I can't think ahead. So, see some Yena. Oh My Girl. Some Enfling. Some more Yena. Some more Oh My Girl. A lot of Oh My Girl. A lot of Mimi specifically. Some 82 major. Some more Enflying. Syncob. Not necessarily Enflying, that's like all of his solo stuff, so. Some more Yena. One Harvey. Some more Oh My Girl. A lot of Oh My Girl. I enjoy collecting Oh My Girl. Okay. Some Wee Eye. More Yena, and lastly some Ace. So this is what we're working with. I panicked and I bought, was it 8 packs of Meow Cafe like slim sleeves? Like I bought a lot and then I panicked because I was like, oh my god, I want to finish prepping everything that I need to prep before my stuff gets here. And I still had a few binders that I needed to double sleeve, and I ran out of popcorn sleeves. So I panicked and I bought my Dudeco slim sleeves on Amazon because they were available on Amazon Prime. So I bought 2 packs, and then as I was like, and I did thing, I used 1 pack and like almost half of the other one. I finished everything, and then as I was like cleaning up my desk, I found these 2 boxes that had popcorn sleeves in them. Like there's only like a few left in this one, but like this one, there's a bunch in there. Like, I need to open my eyes because I had fucking sleeves right there. So a few of these groups just take the popcorn sleeve because, or the slim fit sleeve or whatever, because I have them in like the extremely slim pages, and XG is one of those. So just like that. And so is 82 Major. I've been thinking of expanding my 82 Major collection because I was collecting 2 people at first. I was collecting Seokjun and Sungbin, and then I wanted to collect Sungil too, and then I downsized to just Seokjun because they're not a priority. I don't need to be collecting 3 members, but I really want to collect more for them, like collect pre-order cards and stuff. As usual, you won't see what I'm doing when I'm sleeving. You won't see anything. And I love that those 3 members this era have like funky hair. So I want to collect that too. So it's possible that I might expand my 82 Major collection in the future. Not today. Okay, next up I will do Itzy and Jihoon, I guess. They get the double sleeve and just a normal Dragon Shield standard sleeve. Because these are just 2 normal album cards for Jihoon. His pre-order cards and non-album cards do get hollow sleeves, but what the god. I'm gonna get confused. So confused. Trying to do this. I'm just not a very organized person. And that's fine. So for Itzy, I've decided to still collect OT5, but put Chaeryeong, who's my bias, by herself, and then the other 4 members together because I have them in an A5, so it works out. But I bought these units before I decided to like downsize Itzy. But I found a place in my binder for them, so still gonna keep them. Yeah. I think about downsizing almost every single day. Like getting rid of pretty much everything almost every single day. Why? I don't know. I'll do Ace next. So the album cards get the same as this, so normal slim sleeve and then a Dragon Shield. I have too many binders, too many photo cards, too many supplies, and I bought more. And I'm like double second guessing myself. And I was like, it's like, do I really want to do this? Like, it always comes back to the age thing, right? So I'm a little older, but I feel like I'm not at the same checkpoint in my life that people my age should be. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I think we as a society have it ingrained into our brains that you should be married, have kids, own a house, own a car by a certain age, or else you're a failure in life, right? And that's not true. Everybody does things at their own pace, and some people don't want kids, don't want to be married. Does that make them a failure? No. But sometimes I like think about it and I'm like, I wonder how different my life would be if I hadn't stumbled into this, you know? If 19-year-old me hadn't been watching YouTube randomly and stumbled upon the Kesha demo for Run Devil Run by Girls' Generation, how different would I be now? I'm sure at some point in my life, K-pop would have made its way to me. It's everywhere now, right? Like, you can't really escape it, but back when I first started listening to it, it wasn't like, yes, I started listening to K-pop around the time that Gangnam Style became popular, but it wasn't that brought me into K-pop. I was already a fan, and then Gangnam Style blew up, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, you know? WoW non-album gets these like bubble hollow sleeves. So does Synkyub, so I'll do Synkyub right after. So like, I wonder if like past me would have listened to Gangnam Style and be like, this is weird, but cool, and just left it at that. I don't know if you can see. My camera's being a little weird. Whatever. I think about that a lot. Like, what if at a certain point in my life I would have... This card's too tall. Or what if it would have been just a phase, you know? Because it's been 13 years? So, like, is it a phase at this point? I don't know. But I've realized something about my approach to K-pop, and I guess it's something that's been on my mind a lot lately, and I don't think it's a good thing. The way that I'm thinking, I don't think is a good thing, but I am so unattached to, like, K-pop that the news of Ace leaving their company didn't hit me at all. I felt nothing. And this is the group that got me through 2019. This is the group that basically made K-pop fun for me again after the whole FT Island, not necessarily FT Island, but the whole Burning Sun incident. Like, that is the group that made me enjoy K-pop again. And the news of them possibly disbanding or not doing anything as a group for a while did nothing to me. And this also stems from the fact that ever since Ace came back from military enlistments, I haven't felt that connection with them anymore. And it's sad because I still really, really, really love Ace. And it just like hit me like not disbandment. I don't want to say disbandment because even the members said that, oh, these cards are fat. These like magazine cards are like super fat, so I can't put any hollow sleeves on them. Like, them leaving their agency, that news isn't what hit me like a ton of bricks. It's the fact that I felt so disassociated by it. I was just like, oh, okay. Basically, like, the news happened overnight. And when I woke up, I didn't see the news until later that afternoon. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay. Like, in a sense, almost as if, like, what do you want me to do about it? Right? Like, that's exactly how I felt. Like, what do you want me to do about it? And that realization made me realize, like, oh, I don't really care about this, do I? Like, I'm still here because of the enjoyment I get of collecting. Like, I don't remember the last time I listened to a song like that wasn't me watching a music video that just came out. I'm so unattached right now, and I think I need something to bring me back in. Like, I really just... But that whole, like, me figuring that out made me realize that, oh, I don't really have any alts anymore. Like, there's not one group out there that I would sacrifice everything for anymore. And I'm like, oh, I used to have like 7 or 8 alts, and I'm like, ooh, I am so I'm unattached, basically. Detached. I am detached from this whole thing. And then I was like, is there somebody or a group out there that I do feel like that emotional attachment to? And yes, there is. It's the Rampage. So I have one alt group, and they're a Japanese pop group called the Rampage that has 16 members. They're my only alts. And I've also noticed another shift in my thinking about K-pop. It's the fans. Weeha gets weird sleeves because I just double-sided them, so they get white sleeves. I don't need that many, but the way the fans act. No, these are special Younga cards. The way the fans act towards each other, towards K-pop idols, I'm disgusted. Like, what? It's always been this way. But now that K-pop is more popular and you have more people being open about it, you know, people are saying shit that should be not said, that should not be said, right? Like, I am kind of disgusted by some fans, and it's enough to make me not want to associate with K-pop at all. It's not a secret that I enjoy listening to Korean music. It's not a secret that I enjoy watching Korean TV. Pretty much everybody at work knows that I watch mainly non-English TV shows. They know. What they don't know is that I do this. And I don't want to be associated with other people who listen to K-pop, because some people take it too far. And I don't just mean like the bullying and the stalking of K-pop idols. I don't mean just that. It's just that some people make K-pop their whole personality. And honestly, it's not just in K-pop. A lot of fandoms have people that make that specific fandom their whole personality. But I'm in the K-pop fandom, so this is what I see. So I can't speak for other fandoms. But I get the ick. This is such a lame term for me to use, but I get the ick from a lot of K-pop stans. And it's not everybody. Like, most people on YouTube are pretty chill, but that's because I see your YouTube personality. Like, who knows how you are in real life, because YouTube's a personality, right? We all put on, right? Because it is for me. Younga gets kitty sleeves because he's a kitty cat. The kitty sleeves from K-pop Stationery for his non-album cards. Because this is an act, right? Oh. For me, it's like not a complete act, because I am really distant in real life too. I have absolutely no emotions. I don't really... Like, when I first got into K-pop, I saw these people do reaction videos, right? And I was like, I want to do reaction videos. And then I did one, and the whole time was me the whole thing was just me sitting there, like, just nodding and smiling. I can't freak out like most people do. It's just not me, right? Some people get really excited when they're happy. That's just not how I am. So I can't do that. But the thing I want to talk about is maybe a little mean. So if you're not in the mood to actually like hear me bitching about something, okay, this is the right side up. Little kitty sleeves. Then maybe you should get out of this video, because I want to bitch about a specific type of people that I've seen a lot recently, and I just find really uncomfortable, and I don't want to be associated with any of those people. And it's the people that make K-pop their whole personality. And I'm talking about the people that every time they go out, they have to have something K-pop on them. And like, I feel like me saying this is kind of, how should I say this? I have J-pop keychains. I used to have a Wow from Ace pin on my purse. But I'm talking about the people that bring their photocards to lunch and take pictures with their photocards everywhere. The photocard holders, I think, are a little excessive, but they're cute, you know? They're cute for hanging in your room. And I'm also talking about the people who, are you upside down? No, you're right. Like, I can't say this without being mean. It's the older people that basically say that these people are their boyfriends. I know they're joking. But I find it very odd, especially if you go on a trip anywheres, even Korea or Japan, and you're flaunting all of these accessories from all your different boyfriends, and then you're posting on your stories saying weird stuff, and you're tagging them in it. I'm talking about a very specific group of people right now. It's because I follow them, and every time, these are Yena's album cards, so they're just getting normal sleeves, I cringe. I get like secondhand embarrassment. Like, they went, it's these two girls. I know this is gonna be like, I'm being really shady and I'm being really bitchy right now, but I've been thinking about this, and I think this is one of the reasons why I'm so like detached from everything, is because I see stuff like that and I'm like, is this how I am? And I don't want to be like that. But these two girls who are, I think, older than me by a few years, went to South Korea. Not a problem with that. Shit, place is cool. It'd be really cool for me to go to, but I can't afford that. And they brought, you know, all of their K-pop stuff because South Korea, K-pop, duh. But I just, sometimes I wonder how they must look to other people. And then they posted like a picture. They went from one city to another, and then they posted a picture of like their bedspread, and it was literally like idle blankets and pillows and everything. And they're like unpacking the most important things first. And I'm like, I get it. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. But it's also a little mentally deranged. But like I said, this happens in every single fandom. It's not just K-pop. And I'm gonna name one big fandom, Swifties. They're much worse. But people like that give me the ick. And there's so much more of them. It's not just, there's younger people too, because let's not say that I wasn't like that, because I was definitely like that. Oh, this card feels weird. I was definitely like that when I first started getting into K-pop. It's something new, it's something different. And you want to explore everything. You want to like basically like dive into everything. And you, oh, a new language. I want to learn this new language. So you just like randomly buy stuff to try to learn that new language. You randomly buy stuff that has your bias's face on it. You know, you just want everything, right? And I feel like that's cool. But then you outgrow it, right? Like you realize, oh yeah, this is cool, but like I don't need to make this my whole personality, right? Like, I like it. I enjoy it. I let other people know that I like it, but in a cool, calm, collected manner, right? I don't know. It's like, people say you can spot a K-pop stan miles away. You can. You really can. Like, I once got clocked at work because I looked like a person that watched anime. I was like 20. And this younger girl worked in the electronics department because I work in retail and there's little different departments. And she was like, this new animated movie came out. Japanese anime movie came out. It looks cool. I thought you might like it. So I start reading and I'm like, do I look like somebody that would would watch this? And she's like, absolutely you do. And I'm like, fair enough, because I am. Like, you know. But like, you can definitely spot a K-pop stan a mile away now. I feel like I'm gonna get dragged by this because most of the people that are into the collecting space on YouTube are younger. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I am definitely the odd one out being older. But I've also done this for quite a while now, so it's not like I just got into K-pop. I don't know where I'm going with this. I have the ick. K-pop is giving me the ick. Which is why all 4 of these piles are J-pop. J-pop hasn't given me the ick yet. Although, it's just because I don't know any J-pop fans. I'm sure some of them would definitely give me the ick. I need to stop saying give me the ick. I'm too old to be saying stuff like that. So Yena's all sleeved. I have to do Oh My Girl. I need to separate these though. These ones would they fit? Okay, so they do fit, but they're really tight and I don't know if I want to. I have like bigger sleeves, but I don't know if they'll fit the pages that I'm using. Wait a minute. I can just put them in the other pages. Duh. I bought like vertical 8 pocket pages to use for my Orbit collection, and I bought these sleeves to use for my Orbit collection because I'll show you an Orbit card. They're like fat, and while they fit in like the standard size sleeve, they're a little tight in there, and I wanted something a little bit bigger, and these sleeves are like slightly larger. Like a normal, like a standard size sleeve is 66 by 91, so these ones are a little bit larger. So I bought them for Orbit. And I bought like different pages too. They're like side loading 8 pockets because Orbit's a 7-member group. But I can use those pages for Oh My Girl too, because I have Oh My Girl in the 7 pocket pages, and those are slim pages, so they're thinner, slimmer than like the standard size pages, like even the Ultra Pro or whatever. And I was just gonna put 2 of my Herka pages in the back and put like these 6 at the bottom and leave the top 3 empty because they're taller. But I can just put them in there, right? Would they fit? They might be too tall. Oh, they might be too tall. No, wait, they might be too tall. Because they're taller. I might not be able to put them in. I have them beside here. Let me try. These ones. Oh yeah, they're definitely too tall for the rings. You can see it. I couldn't turn the page. I mean, I could put them there. But they don't. Oh My Girl's a 6-member group. It wouldn't work. I'm gonna put them in these sleeves. Maybe these sleeves will fit in the Herka pages. I haven't tested them out. These fit much better. Anyways, all in all, I like the collecting aspect of it. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop collecting, but the actual, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like the, what's the word? Like, I just like the collecting. I don't want to be associated with the K-pop stans. That's so wrong. Like, how? That doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. Need to separate album cards from pre-order cards. It doesn't work that way. It's an album card. Those are album cards. Okay. So all my girl are in slim pages, so I'm gonna have to use these. But I also double sleeve them too, so the album cards just get the slim, normal slim ones. I think I'm gonna stop at the K-pop portion of this. I think this video is long enough for me, for what I had to say. I think it's a little depressing, and I don't want to put my foot in my mouth more than it actually is, but it's just to say that if I disappear, I don't do videos anymore. It's just because I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just think that K-pop has gotten too big for its britches, and it's gotten a little out of hand. Some fans have gotten a little out of hand, and I just don't want to be associated with any of that. So I'm just here for the collecting and for the music and for the vibes. That's all I am here for. I am a collector by nature. I am a hoarder. And I used to collect other things when I was a kid, so I like this part a lot, and also the organization that comes with it. It soothes my brain in a way that nothing else can, honestly. The reason why I switch up my collection so much, like I downsize, I put the groups back, I rearrange my binders so many times, is because I like it. I like doing that part. I used to say, like, I'll design your fillers, I'll design your placeholders, I'll rearrange your binders if I could. If you have a big stack of photo cards you need to organize, give me. I will do it. It's what I enjoy doing. Like, I just want to do that part. Can I? Can I just do this part? I don't want to be perceived as a K-pop stan. First of all, I feel like I'm too old, and I get ridiculed on the internet, so don't want to be ridiculed in person. And second of all, people have this, like, what was it? Prejudice? I don't know the correct word, but stereotype. K-pop stans have like a stereotype, and I don't think I quite meet the requirements to be that stereotype. Maybe I did I definitely did when I was younger. Definitely. But now, I'm definitely mellowed out. I'm sure every single person watching this right now had their moment of when they realized they went overboard with their K-pop collecting or just K-pop standing, and that made you realize, oh, I don't like myself that way. And me is rewatching my old videos. If you want to laugh, If you want to laugh, go watch my old videos, because I've been doing YouTube for, what, 12 years now? Like K-pop specific YouTube. So some of my really old videos, oof. Like especially the first few ones, that they're still public. The first few ones that I uploaded were like album hauls that I made, and you see my face. My face isn't a secret, but like you see my face. And like they're not as cringy as some other people's are, but they're cringy. I was young, dumb, stupid. Is it as Edmix says? Young, dumb, stupid. But it's on the past. It's all fine. But I do sometimes think, where would I be in life? What would I be doing in life if I hadn't gotten into K-pop? If I didn't do what I do now, if after completing my 1-year college course had done something productive in my life instead of starting the retail job that I currently am still at now, you know, it's a bunch of what ifs, what if I did this, what if I did that. So these are all the album cards I have. It's mostly Dreamy Resonance polkas. I never realized that the Dreamy Resonance polkas had different colored backs. I also finished Real Love for Mimi, and I also finished Golden Hourglass for Mimi, finally. Oh no, it's the digipacks that have different colored backs. I don't have any digipack cards. I'm thinking of just buying random digipacks. Okay, and now I have the pre-order cards, and look at the butterfly sleeves. Because I am collecting, or trying to collect, Oh My Girl pre-order cards. From Golden Hourglass onwards, I do have some Dun Dun Dance and Real Love pre-order cards, but I don't want to get sets for those. But for Golden Hourglass and Dreamy Resonance, I do want to get like full member sets. So I am like storing them in full member sets in my binders, because I love pre-order cards. Ooh, pretty butterflies. And I think Oh My Girl does like the right amount of pre-order cards. They do like a decent amount, but they don't go overboard. And they do a lot of different like poses and outfits that they're interesting enough to collect, and it doesn't feel too repetitive. And yeah, they have like expensive members, mostly add-in. She's expensive, but like not all the time. Sometimes you can get her for pretty cheap. You just, you know, gotta wait it out a bit. These sleeves are kind of hard to push the card in when they're new. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, all in all of this is just to say that I am distancing myself from like K-pop, but not from photocard collecting. I don't know if that makes any sense. If you feel the same way, please let me know. I think it's interesting seeing people, especially people who have been fans for a long time, how they still feel about everything, especially with like how K-pop is evolving. Like the pre-order cards, can't even see me sleeve anything, sorry. I need a better setup. Like with the pre-order cards, that has kind of ruined a lot of collectors' like happiness in collecting. A lot of people hate pre-order cards and they just ignore them. I like them. I'm like on the fence about them. I don't try to get every single one of them anymore for all of my biases like I used to, and I think that's helped a lot. You know, there's only one person that I have set up for everything, and that's Yonga from WeEye. But I haven't set up for the new era yet because they're still going. And there's no like individual member template yet. It's all like OT5 templates, and I just want a Yonga template. Hollow, the butterflies are so pretty. I have a lot of Oh My Girl cards coming, and I'm planning on buying more. I kind of went a little crazy on Poke Market and Mercari Japan. So there's going to be a lot of Oh My Girl storing. I'm excited. We're going to be filling up a lot of holes. It's going to be so fun. I don't know where I'm going to get more of these cards because they're not on Poke Market. If they were on Poke Market, it'd be easier for me to buy them. And I can't find sets of like album cards on like Mercari Japan. So yeah, that is it. I'm tired, my throat hurts. I've been talking too much today. That is it for the storing video. It's not too short, but it's not too long either. I rambled about stuff that will make people mad, so I can't wait for the comments on that. Please comment, even if it's a hate comment. I haven't received a hate comment in a long time. I used to get them a lot in the beginning of my channel, but I don't get them anymore. So please tell me you hate me. No, I'm kidding. Tell me that you think I'm too old to be collecting. Tell me that I should get a real job and worry about buying a house instead of spending it on K-pop. So yeah, tell me all of that. I am waiting for your mean comments. Everything is off to the side. I don't really care. I'm gonna sleeve these on my own time. I knew it was too much to expect out of me. I'm too slow when it comes to sleeving. I have too many different sleeves now. I'm surprised I didn't get more confused than I did. Then I didn't. Did I? No, I think I got everything right. We'll know when we start storing them, which will be in a few weeks. Like I said, I want to do a big storing photo cards video. So there might be another sleeving photo cards video that comes in between now and then because I have my Neokyo package coming, and that one is mostly K-pop, I think. And I have some Poke Market stuff that I need to ship out, that I want to ship out before my birthday. Well, I'm wondering if everything's gonna arrive to me for my birthday. I hope so. But yeah, I'm waiting on one thing to arrive to Neokyo so I can ship out my package. And then Poke Market, I want to bulk it up a bit. I want to send at least 3 packages out, and I don't have enough cards to do that. So yeah, that is it for this video. Everything's a mess on the screen. We're gonna ignore everything, pretend everything looks nice and neat, yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.